And a good morning and welcome. I don't know if any of you have heard of the gentleman called Stanley Kubrick. He's an American producer, director and cinematographer. This gentleman passed away I think in 1999. But I remember one of the programs that I was delivering in Squamish in British Columbia back in 2006. And one of his famous quotes was brought to my attention. And it goes something along these lines, so this isn't verbatim. If you can talk about your problems intelligently enough, you can create the consoling illusion of having mastered them. My question to you is, what would cause you to want to master your problems? Remember, if you have something in your life that you do not like, it's because your ego, which is the perception of who you think you are, it's the me, has had its nose put out. In other words, they wouldn't have done or said or behaved in the manner that you have seen, which what we call our reality, which, as I've said before in one of my previous recordings, is an illusion. So if you do have a problem in your life, may I suggest, and again I'm inviting you on this journey, that rather than looking at it as a problem, because if there's a problem, you've become a victim. And remember, the greatest disease on the planet, victimitis. One of the reasons why between 70 and 90% of the people go to their GP, their doctors, is because of stress. Guess who causes it? Yeah, you bring it on yourself. All mental, emotional stress, you bring that on yourself. And it's your job to do that, and I'm not saying it's wrong. There is another way of looking at it though. So rather than looking at it as a problem, may I suggest you regard it as a challenge to overcome that adversity that you and only you have created. Now you might blame somebody else. Remember, when you point a finger, 3 fingers point back. However, if you regard it as a challenge, then there's a beautiful opportunity for you to create a better reality. And guess who can do that? You. So please understand that if you have, again, I label it as a problem, and you talk about it all the time, then it just gets bigger. Because remember, what you resist will persist, and if you just keep talking about it, but the thing is, you don't want it in your life, and look at it, it's growing, and then you notice something else you don't like, and then there's something else that they said that you don't like, and there's something else that they did that you don't like, and it just grows. And how do you feel? Stupid. Yeah? So in order to change from the negative polarity to the positive one, if you want to, it's a choice, then I suggest you look at my previous recordings and see how you can direct your super brain to do that by obviously asking smarter questions. But the main reason I've done this recording is I would like you just to become aware. Remember, awareness is the first thing. Just become conscious as to how often and what you say and do which makes you feel that way. Yeah? You have a better choice to make. I know subconsciously from your parents, your peers and your teachers and your pedagogical figureheads that you have conditioned yourself to focus on the brown or the feces or the shit of life, but you can redirect this only once you're aware that what you're focusing on isn't serving you. Just don't get stuck there. So the invite is to have a look at those things that you focus on which make you feel like poo. Interrupt your pattern and change it. And you will do that exactly on time once you gain awareness or you become conscious and you choose then to focus on something else. Because as I've said before, you and I were not put on this planet to cause ourselves mental, emotional abuse. And it's only our job to do that. No one else, you can blame somebody else, but unfortunately, the blame lies with you. If you are stressed, then it is caused by self, no one else. Sure, there's biochemistry stress, which may be brought on by the wrong nutrition. Again, look at my nutrition recordings. So please, just be aware when you talk to somebody about you playing the part of a victim because you have a problem. You do not have a problem, you have a challenge in your life. That's the masculine. And the masculine loves to overcome those challenges. Again, if you want to understand what I mean by the masculine and the feminine, they are energies in all of us. Sure, my core is masculine, and yours may be masculine or feminine depending on your gender. However, we both have those energies and we can play them anytime we want once we are aware of them, once we are conscious. So please, just be aware for today how many times you talk about your problems and then they just kind of grow and they get bigger in size. So just a reiteration of that great quote, not verbatim though, by Stanley Kubrick. If you can talk about your problems intelligently enough, you can create the consoling illusion of having mastered them. Do you want to master your problems? Or can you create great challenges and wonderful opportunities? Have fun, go play and enjoy. My love to you all. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now.